Hey guys, it's Chelsea back with another video. Today I'm going to be reflecting on game one of the NBA Finals and the whole, 4.5, 4.7, last 4.7 seconds of the fourth quarter where J.R. Smith probably made one of the biggest mistakes he could ever make in his whole career. He should probably put down a basketball. That should be the last game he should probably play. After this NBA Finals, he should be done. Or he should go back to where he came from because he's obviously not doing much for the Cavaliers. Shouts out to LeBron. I don't like LeBron, but shouts out to LeBron. Put some respect on his name for, his 51-point game. That's how you carry your team when, the other star players are struggling. Jordan Clarkson's shot was very missing. It was very missing in action, so I was a little bit worried about him. And I'm interested to see over the next games if Larry Nance Jr. gets a little bit more playtime because I think he'll be really beneficial for the Cavaliers. He might not have gotten LA to where they wanted to be, but at least I think he can get the Cavaliers to where they would want to be if they want to win a championship this year. He's up for his first championship in his first year, which is really big. Another Jordan Clarkson is up for his championship. He's been in the game for a while, so that would be very good if he could get one. Obviously, he wasn't going to get one with LA because they're a young team. They still got some experience that they need to gain. And he's a veteran player, so a little bit of a veteran player because he's been there, I think, like 7-8 years. So yeah, he had some. He obviously there wasn't much going left for him in LA. So the J.R. Smith play. Let's get to that. First of all, nobody wasn't really feeling him because he slid into Klay Thompson, which that was a simple mistake. Probably just the floor was slippery or whatever happened. But Warriors fans weren't really liking him. Shout outs to Klay to come back in the game after such a rough fall like that and come through for his team. So shout outs to Klay as well. But yeah, JR, nobody was really feeling him, especially Warriors fans wasn't feeling him from that moment on to the end of the game. So with 4.5 seconds left, George Hills at the free throw line makes free throw 1 out of 2. 2 of 2 is going up. It misses. With 4.5 seconds, this man, J.R. Smith, secured the rebound, or at least was going up to secure the rebound. He dribbles out with LeBron James, who has 51 points at this point. Probably is good enough, I think, was for a triple-double. Didn't see too much of the game, so I just saw like the first half and a little bit of the third quarter. But from what I heard, LeBron James had 51 points. Not sure about his assists or the rest of his stats. But at this point, when he secures that rebound, LeBron James is open for a 3. This man could have went up for a tip-in, and put them up 1. 2, pass it out to LeBron James, and they could have been up 2. It would have won. Or see if his team was going to call a timeout at that point. This man goes all the way around the 3-point line to the outside to the 3-point line. Then when James is no longer open because they see the coverage, he's wide open and Warriors come up for the coverage, then tosses it to George Hill. Okay, you see George Hill's open, smart idea. You throw it to him, right? But in the 2 or 3 seconds it takes for George Hill to get the ball, now he's covered. And whoever was defending him, comment down below if you remember who was defending him. I couldn't really tell from the video because it was going so fast. But whoever was guarding him blocks the shot. At this point, George Hill's probably got like 0.7 seconds, maybe a little bit less to, throw up this ball and heave it and, win the game for his team. But J.R. Smith had 2 options right in front of him, didn't use not one of them, not a single one of them, and cost the game for his team. And LeBron was pissed. So now everybody's going crazy on NBA Twitter. Fans are going crazy. NBA players are going crazy. They're like, what is this man JR thinking? Like, he could have went up for the same thing I said. Could have went up for the tip-in, could have threw out to James, or could have threw out to anybody else that was open. He decides to take matters into his own hands and said he had a plan. He had a plan for that last 4.5 seconds that was on the clock. What plan did you have? Because obviously that plan went very wrong. And 2, whatever energy drink or whatever you had that day just totally just went backwards and affected your brain, because you need to know how much time you got left on the clock. That's proper fundamentals of any game. You need to know how much time you have on the clock, and if you're tied or if you're up or if you're down. You need to know all of those things with that 4.5 seconds that you had left. Now, I don't think he should be in the starting lineup for this game. Game 2, he should not be in the starting lineup. He should not get a high number of playtime. I think some of his playtime should go to Larry Nance Jr. and some of his playtime should go to Clarkson, so they can both work on their shot and get some help out their team, because right now it's a one-man show. It's the LeBron show. It's not even the Cavaliers show. It's the LeBron show. So, something needs to go on. Ty Lue needs to do some deciding on these minutes here. And something needs to happen. So that's it for this video. I hope everything goes well for them, or at least a little bit better in Game 2 for them tonight, which is going to happen at 8 o'clock. So stay tuned for that, and I'll come out with another reaction, post-game reaction to that game. See you guys. Have a lovely day.